Yo, what is going on, my guys? Welcome back to another video, and I am going to show you how to build the wolf bow. I highly doubt that anyone's going to be watching this, and I'm not a very popular YouTuber at the moment with only 10 subscribers, maybe 11, I don't know. Anyway, today I'm going to be teaching you how to get the wolf bow if you're playing the eisendrach and you don't know how to get it, you barely got it, and you're planning on getting it. Wolf bow is honestly the best bow for training, and if you do not know what training is, I honestly cannot believe why you're playing this map. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Alright, so how to get the wolf bow if you do not know how to get the wrath ancients already. You're gonna need to get it. The Wrath Ancients is honestly pretty easy to get. You just have to feed the 3 dragon heads around the map. Just how to activate it. Kill a zombie under the dragon. Let it do the fire animation, and it will start looking out. Just start killing zombies up near the dragon. Under or near the dragon. I would recommend near, as you know, you won't get trapped easily. If you have the ray gun for the first dragon, this many zombies, which is round 5, and you get trapped, you're not making it out of there alive. So if you get the ray gun out of the box, I would recommend just either letting it go, using it for far range, and just not using it at all for close range. Anyway, after you feed this first dragon head, if you do not know what the second dragon head location is, I will show you that right now. They're honestly both pretty much, well, not really both at the same exact spot. Well, second and third are inside of the same area, not in the same spot, but inside of the same area. But the first dragon head, you just have to open up the gate that I just walked over, and
what is this for?
You will have access to the first dragon head. Honestly, if you're a new player and you just want to get a guide on how to get the first bow on the eisendrach, I can understand that, because I was watching guys get the lightning bow. I already learned how to get the wolf bow before, as a cousin told me, but for the lightning bow I already watched guides. But I'm only going to do 2 bows, which is going to be the lightning bow and the wolf bow. I am not going to do any other bows, as those 2 are personally the best bows, and I just want what's best for you guys. So, anyway, after you're finished feeding this dragon, if you do not have power door open already, you're going to want to open that up. I do not have it open. It's going to do that cool effect that you're going to see right there. Pretty cool effect. But anyway, after that, you're going to want to... little reminder, this does not work on dogs. So dogs on this map, kill them near a dragon, it won't work, as typically for the RK5 on this round, they'll literally pop in one burst. So, yeah. Anyway, if you do not know how to get the power room, again, if you're a new player, just follow the exact path that I took, and you're just gonna need to open 4 doors. I would recommend keeping that door closed unless you absolutely have to open it. But yeah. Then you are be able to access the power switch. Just turn that on. You will have access to the rest of the map. So yeah. So the second dragon head is honestly pretty easy to find, or not. Well, yeah, easy to find. Pretty easy to find, as all you need to do is just open up 4 doors, just go over to the middle of the map, and you will have already had it.
I become this with my life.
I guess you could say it's pretty easy to find. So y'all can see there's another dragon head right here. Same thing to activate it for the first dragon. Kill the zombie near or under it, and it'll activate after it does the breathing fire animation. Just go ahead and start killing zombies one by one. Not two zombies at one time, because it won't eat 2 zombies at a time. It'll only be 1. It's exactly like the dogs. In fact, this concept was scrapped only with that concept was rebooted only with dragons, which is on the eisendrach. So yeah. So after you feed the second dragon, you are going to want to go over down to the Illuminati room or the 0G room. I like to call it the Illuminati room because you have a whole bunch of eyes on the wall, and like, I mean, come on. For the last step of the wolf bow, you are going to need the 0 gravity on inside of that room. So I am going to show you all the steps. But there is one thing that you need to know. There are going to be some paintings that you're going to need to find around the map. There are the same locations, but different paintings each time, or every game. So basically what I'm trying to say here is, like, you might have one of these paintings inside of the game, inside of that game, and if you go back to those locations, not going to see them inside of those same locations. They're going to switch locations of painting, but the paintings are still going to be inside of the same location. This is probably really confusing. Look. Actually, not right now. I will show you after I kill these 2 zombies. Hey, wait. Look, calm down. I'm red screen. Okay, no, I'm not red screen no more, but still. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so like the paintings are still going to be inside of the same areas, but they're not going to be the same paintings each game. So you are going to need to acquire the Wrath of the Ancients first, which is by feeding off 3 dragon heads, like I already said. You're going to want to acquire that bow. Honestly, it's a really good bow until round 15 as it drops off then. The lightning bow doesn't drop off for a while. And the wolf bow, same thing, it doesn't drop off for a while, but we're not talking about that. Anyway, the 3rd dragon head is going to be right here inside of the 0 gravity room. Just, if you do not know how to turn on 0 gravity, just do exactly what the hell I'm doing on this gameplay. Just stand on the tiles until they eventually go blue. I cannot do it right now though because of this zombie right here. Like I said earlier, next round is gonna be dog round, as the dogs either spawn in on round number 5 or number 6. For me it was number 6, or this game it was number 6. So yeah, and we just stand on these little gravity tiles, and 0 gravity will turn on. I recommend turning this on either right now, either the earlier you can, or if you're on the last step of the wolf bow. I turned it on right now for the shield part. So that's why you saw me turn on 0G earlier. But like I said, the dragon will not work on dogs. So let me go as they explode. Sorry, but they explode. They do not work on dogs. Just works on regular zombies, not on dogs. Like I said that already like what, 15 times. Anyway, so for the last step, like I said before, again, like I said before, you're gonna need 0 gravity for the last part of the wolf bow step. So yeah, acquire the Wrath of the Ancients before though. Otherwise, I mean, come on. So acquiring the roof bow is honestly pretty easy if you already know how to do it, like me. If you're just a beginner, it's honestly gonna be kind of tricky, as there's gonna be some steps that you do not understand, or all of them if you're like an extremely new player. Anyway, like I said, this is honestly a good guide if you're new to this map, or if you just bought the map itself, like I did. I didn't buy the DLCs. I am gonna get the DLCs later though, but if you just bought the map, then or just DLCs, honestly. But this is like a good guide to get you to get the wolf bow before, and either like get you the wolf bow while you're playing, or get you the wolf bow earlier. Like if you're planning on getting the eisendrach and you're just watching this video. Also, I forgot I have to say the eisendrach, otherwise angry German people will come over to your door. So just keep that in mind next time you say the eisendrach, that you're a German person. Alright, anyway, after you're finished feeding this dragon, you are going to want to go up to the tomb. Seeing the 3 wolf heads on the wall is honestly your best bet to like show you. Want to come up to this tomb with the knight on the table, and you will see the Wrath of the Ancients. It's a very good bow. It's around 15. Alright, so next thing I'm going to show you is the 4 locations of the paintings. They're gonna be inside the same order, inside of different locations. The order is gonna be throne, knight, mountain, and arrows. First one is throne, which is right here. That's what throne looks like. I'm honestly gonna try and get a better angle. Hold up, let me just kill the zombies. This is what throne looks like. Just hold the interact button there, and it will show a pair of 2 wolf heads. Next one is knight. Knight. I thought it was something else for some reason. Nah, man, higher retard. Alright, anyway, knight. It's basically just a knight on a horse, honestly. It's nothing cool, it's just a knight on a horse, which is this one right here. That is knight. The mountain is gonna pretty much be just a map, only inside of a painting. If you do not know what the hell I'm talking about, I will show you. This is what mountain looks like. Right here, just the map with lightning bolts and stuff. Pretty cool design for a painting. Like you did with the other 2, hold the interact button.
Helping hunt is on.
You hear, like, if you got it right, you'll hear this strumming sound, like a guitar strum. If you got it wrong, well, the wolf heads are gonna start blinking. Sounds kind of weird, I know, but you'll get it. Anyway, after you've gotten all 4 of the paintings, this is what arrows looks like also, actually. This is what arrows looks like. Just a soldier with arrows.
This is not the
After you completed them inside of the right order, you're gonna hear this wolf howl, and you're gonna want to go back down into the Illuminati room with all the eyes and stuff. It's just really creepy. It's just really creepy. You're gonna look at this wall, and boom. You now have a quest to obtaining the wolf bow. It's not gonna be that easy. Alright, anyway, so after you've gotten the arrow, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to teleport. If you do not have it open, just open up this door and just go up to it and teleport. You're going to get teleported to the rocket pad. As y'all can see here, there is going to be a giant rocket, so just come up to this and shoot directly at the flag. If you miss, go ahead and try again. So you get it right. I keep on missing for some reason. That is not how I keep on doing it now. You know what? Hold up. Just don't aim it. Don't aim it at all. Alright, anyway. So after you hit it, there is going to be a skull that is going to roll down. You're going to want to go up to it, hold the interact button. After you hold the interact button, you are going to pick it up, and that means that you are now on to the next step of the wolf bow upgrade. You want to go back over to here, and you are going to want to go over to the wolf bow box, which looks pretty simple. It's pretty much the exact same symbol as you saw with the paintings right here. Want to go over to the skeleton, hold the interact button, and you'll give the skull to it. A wolf will spawn in, and you're gonna need to follow this wolf
Where are you going?
over to where the wolf is gonna take you. Just continue following the wolf. Eventually it'll hit stop and it'll start digging. After it stopped digging and it's now barking, just go ahead and start killing zombies around it. It's gonna be glowing blue. That means that you now have to start getting kills. And I would recommend like an LMG or something. Like a dingo. The dingo is probably your best bet for this. As in my opinion is the best LMG. You have to kill them near the hole though. You cannot be like on the other side of the map or anything. It has to be near it.
Or perhaps I am immune.
After you are finished giving enough souls to the hole.
Run over them
Why does that
like
sound so
tractor.
long for some reason? Anyway, after you finished giving enough souls, the wolf is gonna start digging again, and it's gonna dig like an actual hole inside of the ground, not just like start pecking at it. And it's gonna be glowing blue, like it was earlier. Go up to it, hold the interact button. There's gonna be a pile of bones. You're gonna want to pick that up by holding the interact button. After that, just gonna want to follow the wolf to the next location. There are 3 locations. Just follow the wolf over to the next location, and you have to do the exact same thing. Get kills with a dingo or a bow. Doesn't really matter. Bow I would recommend for large crowds. Dingo or good gun. Besides the Pharaoh is garbage. I would not recommend it for getting the wolf bow upgrade. Anyway, the Pharaoh is just absolute garbage. You can buy it off the wall for 750. If you get it out of the box, and you actually want to use it, then you're just wow. Alright, anyway, so you have to do the exact same thing once it starts barking. Just kill zombies near the hole. It'll start giving souls to it, and the wolf will start digging again. After you've given enough, it'll start digging. After no more souls are going into the hole, that means that you are finished. And the wolf is eventually going to go up to it. It's going to start digging. And you're just going to want to do the exact same thing as you did with the last one after it's finished. Go up to it, hold the interact button, pick up the bones. Follow it to the next location, which is the last location, the final location, to where you could get the next step, the last step for the wolf bow upgrade. If you don't have Jug, I would recommend buying it as it gives you more health. So just do that.
Nikolai is coming.
And it'll start digging right here.
Is acquired taste, I think.
Just do the exact same thing that you did with the other ones. For the last step of the wolf bow, bow upgrade, you're gonna want to use the 0 gravity. I also have to go do something real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue this. Alright, so same thing, after you've killed enough zombies and it's finished gaining souls, it'll start digging at the hole again, reveal a pair of bones, just grab that. And if 0 gravity just barely turned off when you got here, you're just gonna need to wait for it to turn back on, which sucks, especially if you want it right then and there, so you could escape from the zombies on the platform that you're gonna need to shoot with your bow.
I do not want your filthy disease, hell pig.
If you do see, they seem like they'll help, unless it's like max ammo or like a double point or something. Like a kaboom. Like it seems that it'll help with the souls. Trust me, it won't. And you're gonna want to pick up the bones, and it'll go up to a wall. You're gonna want to go ahead, and the wolf will start looking up. You're gonna want to wall run up to that wall where it's pointing at. I don't know if it's gonna be inside of a different wall. And you're gonna want to shoot the wolf symbols. And a platform will spawn. You're gonna want to jump up on that platform. And you're gonna want to hold the interact button, and a skeleton will pop out, and it will form your arrow. Grab the arrow, and then after you're finished, you're gonna want to go up to the box that is there, the wolf bow box. Just go up to it, interact with it. You'll get a max ammo, so reload your guns. It's not like Black Ops 4. Reload your guns, and you have to kill them inside of a certain spot, which is in the middle of the area. On the stairs also. I would recommend for this one bow, as you can just spam the shit out of it. So just keep that in mind. Just continue spamming your bow. Eventually, enough souls will go into the soul box, and you could then trade out your Wrath of the Ancients for the wolf bow. Like I said earlier, okay, no more souls. Like I said earlier, the wolf bow is good, is the best for training. Anyway, after no more souls are going in, you're gonna want to go up to the wolf bow box, hold the interact button, and wait for the Wrath of the Ancients to turn to the wolf bow. As you all saw in the top left corner of my screen, there was this little symbol. After that symbol comes out, that means that you could get the wolf bow. So walk up to it and hold square, and you now have a fully upgraded Wrath of the Ancients bow. This is the wolf bow. Honestly, really good bow. It's extremely good. It's extremely good for taking out huge crowds of zombies. Honestly, I think the lightning bow is better because you can kind of train with it, and you can more camp with it. If you're camping with the wolf bow, I mean, you can kill zombies and stuff. Like, I mean, it's not really that, like, you know, it's not really that. It's not really, but it doesn't really have the same effect as the lightning bow. Bow is used for training instead of camping. So just keep that in mind. And anyway, that is going to be the end of the guide for the wolf bow. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and subscribe because I need more friends. And leave a comment saying, yeah, this is a very good guide. Now I know how to get the wolf bow on the eisendrach. Yeah, that is going to be the end of our guide. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, like I said, leave a like, subscribe because I need more friends, and see you tomorrow inside the next guide. Peace.